Hello, Steve White's 89. Well, Madonna appears to have released some sort of teaser for the Madame X concert film coming out. Talk is that it is streaming. No one seems to be talking about DVD or Blu-ray, but the old DVD CD format release that they've done for the last, I think, four albums or concerts. Seems pretty likely. I'm not impressed by it. It looks like the videos that she's put on Twitter and that it's basically stuff being forwarded, reversed, overlaid. Just seems like a overproduced sort of mess. Now, Madonna doesn't seem to understand that when you do a recording of a concert film, a recording of a concert, it's supposed to just be a recording of the concert, so you can see the choreography, just the setting, just everything. What she's done the last couple of concerts is just make a music video, and it's just all footage reversed, stopped, paused. The screens, the images from the screens put on the screen or over the images, and just it's just a mess. Rebel Heart was an absolute mess. The editing was atrocious. It's like every other second they just cut to a different shot, like they just put it automatically on just autopilot, just cut, swap, cut, swap, cut, swap, like from one shot to another one shot. It was just, and mixing all different footage from different concerts from different countries, and just, you know, 1 minute she's in some numbers because of the way she would miss out the medley section. Some songs she'll go from the Living for Love outfit to the medley outfit and backwards and forwards. And it's just a mess. It takes you out of it. You don't feel like you're actually watching the concert. And I really, really hope that they do a better job with Madame X, partly because I didn't see Madame X. I'd like to really see what it looked like, not the music video MTV edit version where it's just an ADHD chop, 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 chop of images with just too much. Just it doesn't need it. It doesn't need all these extra effects and elements. All you need is just to show the performance, show the choreography, show when the dancers move and change, as opposed to just an edit for everything. It's just, I don't know. I don't want to say I'm not looking forward to it, because I've seen a bunch of videos done by fans, sneaky camera videos, where they've snuck their phones in, and it's mostly just one shot, one angle, because they can't move, they can't really do anything other than zoom in, and you really get a sense of the stage, the staging, the dances, the choreography, just everything, and it's a real reflection of what it would look like when you watch the show. You can't reproduce, I guess, the feeling that you have being there live, but you can certainly see what the stage is and how it's set. Whereas with these MTV ADHD edits with all the effects and the elements and the filters and the little gimmicks, all it does is distract from the actual performance, the actual show. And even a lot of people are complaining that Madonna doesn't dance as much as she used to. Like, someone was saying to me, up until Sticky and Sweet, she would just be on fire, dancing, just straight through. And apparently Rebel Heart and that, she didn't. And I'm like, well, I saw that show. She seemed to be moving the whole time to me. But just, I just want them to calm down and just do a very traditional, simple edit of the concert where the performance speaks for itself, because all the over-editing, overproduced bullshit just takes away from it. Now, I've spent much of today going through all my Blonde Ambition videos, because I have a lot of them at the moment. And I know that Ray Isaac is doing a Blonde Ambition screening, and I asked him, which version are you showing? and he wasn't quite sure because he's been given an official version from the distributor or whatever that he's got. Obviously, he has to get the rights to actually show it and screen it. And they've got like their version of it that they will be giving him to be showing. And I don't know, is it the HBO version? Is it the Laserdisc version? The Laserdisc was Pioneer, so I'm guessing it's the HBO. But there was a really good version of the Laserdisc version that was remastered by a fan a little while ago. But it has to be 1020 HD or whatever, 1080 or whatever it is. That video is only 720. So I think it looks better than the video version because it may be higher resolution, but the original version is the video version. So I was hoping to find something better to give him to show, but I don't think he can show it because it's not the right resolution, even though the actual image may be better. So I don't know how that's going to go, but then I was looking at it, I'm like, how many versions are there? There's like Barcelona, there's like different locations, Barcelona, Nice, Houston, Yokohama. I actually found a remastered version of the Houston footage because I had that on DVD and it was awful. And this version actually looks good. I haven't watched it properly because I didn't watch the awful DVD version I had from before through all the way because the audio was so bad and the video was pretty bad. This one looks decent, nowhere near as good as the other Blonde Ambition versions from HBO and the Laserdisc version. But I'm just wondering, how many versions are there? Does anyone know? I mean, there's also a couple ones from there's a London Audio. There's also a couple from Canada, but they are very much someone had a video camera just holding it, videoing. So it looks awful. It's not like professionally shot. So I'm wondering how many professionally shot concerts were there released either on TV or DVD, video, Laserdisc, DVD, who knows. I thought I knew, but I haven't spent a lot of time researching and I wasn't around at the time when it was all being released to really be aware. So if anyone has any information on that they could give me, that would be great. Feel free in the comments to let me know. But so far as this latest video, I'm glad there's a teaser. I'm glad it looks like they're going to do a release, whether it's just streaming or DVD Blu-ray or DVD Blu-ray CD like she's done before. That's good, that's nice, I want it. But I don't want it to be overproduced like Rebel Heart was, where it's just a mess. I watched it once and I never watched it again because it wasn't like watching the show. It was just like watching just like a music video of the show. And I prefer to actually watch some of the fan shot ones. There are a lot of fan shot videos where people would shoot the whole concert from one angle and then someone would go along and get a bunch of fan versions and do their own edit going from angles to angles and just showing the best angle for each part of a performance. And not a lot of cutting, and they work really well, even with the lesser quality. Just the fact that they just show the performance as it is without all the overproduced garbage, I enjoy them more. So I'm hoping they don't go crazy. I mean, it seems to be Madonna just hands it to someone and they just do the standard overproduced music video version, just like they do with every other concert video they do, I guess. They don't really think about it. There's no real artistry. It's just automatic. Just, stick it on autopilot every every second or so, it just cuts to a different shot. That's all. I'm just really disappointed. I studied film. I did editing. I've edited a few things, and it's probably the most disappointing out of all the Madonna productions and things that she's ever done is the editing on the music video, the tour videos for the last couple of concerts. MDNA, I didn't notice it as much because it is sort of like a more angry and aggressive sort of concert, so I didn't notice it so much. But Rebel Heart, it's really just too much, and just some of even the slower songs that don't have as much of a pace as some of the others. It's just like the same pace with the editing, just dun, 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 dun. I was sitting there one time just counting how many seconds between shots. just because it was just so repetitious and had no relation to what was actually happening in the song or on the screen or in the choreography or anything. And I don't know, I'm just complaining. I've got nothing else to say. Just the teaser looked interesting. I'm optimistic that they're going to do a proper release, but I am afraid that it's going to be the same style and that's going to ruin it. So let's just hope for the best. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you know anything about this release or Blonde Ambition. And yeah, I guess I'll leave it there. Thanks, bye.